And here comes Denzel Ward, who's...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
Prescott's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they do.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
That's taken on the 25. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
And And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. And it's a fumble, but I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Prescott. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Okay, break.
2nd and 9 now. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Dak Prescott leads his offense back out for their next possession. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Now, faster.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Mustang 19.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it. for this first half. So we have reached halftime.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
On play action, they'll throw.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. They find some open field here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
It's a tackle right along touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Right there,
Right back to him on first down.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Head in the street! Head in the street! Check! Check!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
1918! Warriors 70! 19 right!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Touchdown Bengals. From 3 yards out.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Prescott on first down.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete.
He's got room at the 30. Still on his feet.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 6.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He will score. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special team.
The extension of the lead. This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Automatic first down.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
He had the touchdown pass on that previous drive, number 25 for him on the year. And he'll look to keep it rolling, 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the keeper there and in his 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This is caught.
And the Bengals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
First down, Prescott.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
If he's their best threat on offense, you should number 1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is taken at the 15.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Going for the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Prescott looks to throw on first. And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty
Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Prescott from the gun. And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
McPherson on for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yep. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that one caught downfield by Bailey.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This throw caught right around the 6.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of